Muy buenas amiguitas, amiguitos. Estamos de regreso aquí en The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt en una nueva partida. Este es el gameplay número 4 que hacemos con el parche de Next Gen. Estamos aquí a lo que es la persecución de la bruja. Está siguiendo la misión del varón sanguinario, averiguando qué es lo que pasó con Ciri aquí cuando llegó a Belém. Así que vamos con aquí Sardinilla, alias Buguinilla, que ayer se mantuvo bugueando bastante. De verdad espero que eso lo arregle, porque no puede ser que estamos en esa misión de las carreritas y se me buguee la Sardinilla, ¿eh? No puede ser posible hecho. Okidoki. Ok, contratito de brujo, perfecto. Contrato de Jenny del Bosque. Aquí tenemos 3 contratos de brujito. A ver, aquí hay un herrero. A ver, vamos a hablar con él. A ver si podemos venderle algo. A ver. Bueno, como me da tan poco por esta espada, vamos a desarmarla mejor. Ok, a ver. Encuentra la bruja por tu cuenta o pregúntale a los habitantes. A ver. Creo que aquí que había que escuchar a unas tías que estaban ahí en chisme. Ah, sí, a estas tías. Nos ponemos por aquí nomás a escuchar y listo.
Ought to be able to find the witch now.
Ok, aquí. Encuentro el estanque junto a la aldea. Ok. Vamos para allá.
Supposed to be a large stone near the pond. There's the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart.
Epa, aquí hay neggers. Aquí que. Ojito, ojito, ojito. Ahí, ¿dónde vas, cabrón? ¿Dónde vas? ¿Dónde vas? ¿Dónde vas? Ay, joder, tío, qué jodido este giro de cámara. Epa. Y... Aquí, aquí.
The cart. Witch's hut is somewhere nearby.
Miss, the cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn. Thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
She's in a funny mood. We'd best come back on the mob.
What would you say? She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge. Bet she's in a proper fury. Needs a
Ay, Gerald, ¿por qué te quedas pegado ahí, tío? La hierbita por aquí. Hola, mi amorcito. ¿Cómo está mi amorcito? Buen provecho con su cenita, mi amor. Buen provecho, buen provecho. Se de ronchito de chuquita. También le mando un abracito a Dantecito. Lo quiero mucho. También a Kairita.
Anyone home?
Bueno, estamos aquí en la casita.
Ordinary ointment. Nothing special.
Cosillas. ¿Qué es esto? Receta de un lápiz de ojos negros. ¿Y aquí? ¿Qué tenemos?
Normal candle. Now, where's she run off to? Managed to amass quite a book collection.
¿Qué tenemos por aquí? Varias cositas. Nada más por aquí. Y yo también los quiero mucho. Y a ti te amo. Okidoki. A ver, ¿qué tenemos por aquí? Una carta, aquí, una carta. A ver. Carta Alexander.
Don't often see baubles like this in Velen. Don't often see baubles like this in Velen. Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to.
Okidoki. A ver qué tenemos aquí.
Well, well. Nice.
I was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
Ok, vamos a hablar con Keira. Plantitas por aquí.
Greetings, Witcher.
Y llegamos acá.
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to talk.
No. To talk.
Turn around and wait.
Gerald.
Kira Metz deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
You mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them.
Oye, bebé, ¿qué están cenando?
Sound familiar?
¿Qué se hicieron hoy de cenita?
Murderers scouring the north from end to end. Burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Asadito de puerco. Ay, qué rico. Qué rico
Changing the
puerquillo.
subject. I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
Oh.
I'm looking for Ciri. That Ciri. And no one can know, understand?
Bueno, amorcito, que disfruten ese asadito de puerquito. Espero que lo disfruten.
Every ruler on the continent has landed here in Velen, and I know nothing of it. What is she doing here?
Indications are she's hiding from someone. I heard she quarreled with a witch, but if you don't know anything... Sure you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
Who was it?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
What's your rate these days? A couple dozen eggs? 3 hens, maybe?
My rate rises with every word you speak. I'm not sure you can afford the information anymore.
You're pricklier than I remembered. Isn't living in nature's lap supposed to be cleansing, calming?
Nature stinks.
Ah, me hice una hamburguesa, amor.
Sod it. Don't give me that
Me hice una
look.
hamburguesa
I know it's Ciri
con
you're
harto
talking
quesito.
about.
Y estaba bien
It
rica.
was an elf, this individual
Estaba
who
bien
asked about
riquita.
Cyrilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
What was an elven mage doing in Velen?
Well, I tried to ask him, of course, about everything.
Of course.
But you know how elves are. He asked many more questions than he answered.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
He leave any message for her?
No,
Sí,
but
estaba
he asked
rica.
were I to meet
Estaba
her,
buena
I
la
should be
hamburguesita.
happy.
A mí la verdad me gusta
So
la
you know where to
hamburguesa
find
no
her.
muy asada.
Yes, he said he
No
found
tan
a
tan tan
hideout
tan
in some
tan
elven
asada. No me
ruins
gusta
near
que
the
esté así
village
tan
of Mudcot.
quemada.
I'll go there with you.
Me gusta así
Why?
más o menos
You
bien,
don't have trouble finding
más
this place?
bien asada, pero que no quede
I've
así
unfinished business
churrascada.
with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it.
¡Uy, miren los conejos!
I know he thinks I
Están los
do.
conejitos.
She might be there. And I'd like to see Cirilla too.
Ahí están los conejitos.
Let's go then.
Yes, let's. This is the place.
Been here before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.
Sí. Conejitos cachondos. Espera un poquito, que quiero ver una cosilla. Quitar un poquito. Sí, o sea, hay carne que me gusta bien cocida, pero no me gusta así churrascada, así. No la disfruto bien. O sea, hay carne que se tiene que comer bien cocida, por ejemplo, el cerdito, el puerquito se tiene que comer bien asado, bien... Perfecto, tenemos varias cositas aquí.
The Wild Hunt.
Por
What?
ejemplo, una...
Mountain riders? That means
Los asados,
I thought they didn't
o
exist.
los asados me gusta la carne a punto. Me gusta la carne a punto a mí.
Got a
Jugosita, así.
navigator with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this. Ready. Follow me.
Damn portals. Wonder where Kira is now.
Aquí tenemos que sumergirnos. Perfecto. ver, ¿dónde se metió esta tía? Aceitunita. Ñam. Joder, una boira. Cuidado aquí. Joder. Pesado. Chun, chun. Así con la carnechita, mi bebé. Ah, ¿no te gusta la carnecita que queda roja? A mí, la verdad, sí me gusta. Sí me gusta la carnecita. Bueno, me gusta el término a punto. Me gusta así. Cuidado aquí con los gases.
Kira!
¿Dónde está esta tía? ¡Las ratas!
Stay calm. They're only rats.
A ver, ratas asquerosas. Ay, querida. ¿Por qué no creas fuego para...? ¡Epa! Me están mordiendo los hijas de put... Ratas asquerosas. Yo va, pum.
You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt.
Have you gone completely mad?
I gotta know what the Wild Hunt's doing here.
But we came to find the elven mage, not fight the hunt.
If they reach him first, we won't get a chance to talk to him. Besides...
Go on. Finish. Wait. You've got some special interest in the hunt. Is this about Ciri? There's something you've not told me, isn't there?
Come with me and maybe I will.
Bueno, la carne rojita, así me... O sea, la carne, como decía, me gusta en términos a punto.
Oh, very well.
Pero, por ejemplo, el puerquito, el pollo, el cordero, me gusta así, o sea, bien asadito. Pero obviamente que no quede achurrascado así.
That's him. That's the elf.
What was that? An illusion?
No. A morphotic projection.
A what projection?
Something akin to a postbox for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone can intercept en route to its recipient.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Laura Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword?
Y en pescados, bueno, acá
not a
propia
hard
la
one.
reineta.
One of you know Ciri named her sword Cireo, swallow.
Come now.
La
Who aside from you
merluza,
would know that?
el
Might
salmón,
have
la
been the
trucha.
point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri
Y
could
tú haces
find
tu
it.
carnecita bien cochida,
He
mi amor.
failed to foresee that someone like
Cuando
you would
cochine
show
para
up.
allí.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
Well,
Bueno, hay que seguir a las golondrinas.
old elven hall.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Careful, that oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instructions. I recognized the volcano.
Vesemir told me that
Joder.
soon after he'd learned to cast Igni, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
What happened?
Well, he survived. And wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers. Come on. Damn, you're ugly. Damn it.
Puñadetas estas apariciones. A mierda. La madre que la parió, tío. Aquí. Esto.
Swallow.
Era por aquí.
Seems we're headed the right way.
Por aquí.
It's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Meditamos un poquito. Eso es, así recuperamos pociones. Hablando de pociones, echamos una mirada aquí a ver. Pociones, miel blanca, ne. Extractos, extracto de aparición. No, hay otro que me interesa más. Extracto de quimera. Este extracto, el daño causado a los enemigos regenera vitalidad. Vamos. grifo. Este resto de hombre lobo. Ah, pero esto es para ocuparlo en la noche, no. Interesante este. Ok. Sí, amorcito, vaya nomás, mi amor. Yo iré por una cervecita también. Medio chet.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it? Gavella Glan.
A ver. Investiguemos. A ver. Creo que por aquí había otro de estos cosos. Ah, mira.
Hunting dog. Can't see any connection to Kelpie.
Must you touch everything? Geralt, are you alright?
You might say so. A sea monster. Looks a bit like a Karen.
Geralt, what the hell is that?
Oh, impostores. Vamos a darle caña.
Measure. Damn it all.
Do you think it's a mind game or something?
Sorry, I just don't share your doubts. Exactly which one of you is real. Now focus on the fight.
Oh, joder.
Anything like that ever happened to you before?
Well, almost. A while back, a certain Doppler took a shot at impersonating me.
Yes. And?
He hated being me. Felt uncomfortable. Dopplers are kind-hearted by nature.
Let's go.
Pero ¿por qué no
The
me
sooner we can leave. Well.
me la toma? A ver. Qué raro. Otra vez me tengo que tirar al agua nomás, a ver. Ahí está la...
Drawing of a horse. Clue for Ciri must be.
Y aquí hay una salida.
Kelpie. Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Look, they're opening. Let's go. Well, now I know what distorted my efforts at teleportation. This very portal.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest.
You should be pleased you emerged from the portal in one piece.
And everyone still wonders why I hate to be teleported.
You must try to activate it.
I think that's a
Otro.
swallow. Sure, it's
Ok.
safe.
Otro portalcito. Lo que le encanta ayer a los portales, tíos.
Gavella Glan. It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the calm before a storm.
Ok, ok, ok.
Well.
Quiero aprender esta.
About this.
A ver. Necrófagos, espectros, insectoides. Híbridos, constructos. Maldición, no tengo... No tengo un aceite para echarle caña al ogro. A ver, esperen. Tutun, tutun, tutun. No, no lo tengo registrado. Ácido broides. No.
Damn it.
Mierda. ¡Toma! Vaya ti, bebé. Hey Snake, ¿qué tal, compadre? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás, compadrazo? Uy, espera un poquito, espera un poquito. Aquí. Sí, es medio chungo el golem este, ¿eh? Medio chunguito. Pero con la señal esa que lo hipnotizas, o sea, con la señal que hipnotizamos, que es la Axia, con esa se te puede simplificar un poco más el tema con el ogro. Compañero Snake. Ok, a ver.
And that would be that. I need anything for a hot bath.
Aceite relectivo, a ver, manuscrito, a ver, ¿qué tenemos aquí? Aceite para Relictos. Ok, perfecto. Bueno, y siempre primerito, Ken. Oh, mi guaguita. Volvió. Mira para allá, bebé. Nos cargamos a lo grito. Nos cargamos a logrete. Nos costó un poquito, bueno, que no veníamos muy bien preparados, pero nos apañamos bien, ¿eh? Nos apañamos bien con el ogrete. Ok, sigamos por aquí. Ah, joder.
Once you finally find Siri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it. How it will transpire. What will she say? What will she look like?
No.
I'm sorry. Forgetting it. Uh-oh.
What? Got that feeling again?
Joder. Joder, qué torta me pegó. ¿En serio? ¿De un golpe me hizo eso? No puede ser, tío, pero ¿cómo de un puto golpe esta mierda me va a destrozar? Siendo que soy más nivel que ella.
And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
No, aquí esta mierda a mí no me gusta esto.
That's so?
Que un bicho que es un nivel más bajo que tú te reviente.
Intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains. Once you finally find Siri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it. How it will transpire. What will she say? What will she look like?
No.
I'm sorry for getting ahead of myself. At times I forget.
Vamos a recuperar
We
vida un
hardly
poquito.
know each other.
He guardado manual aquí.
Certainly not enough to discuss.
Oye, qué
personal
raro
matters.
esto.
Not to worry. We'll get there.
Qué raro, qué raro. Un poquito, a ver. Está bien. Aceite para malditos mejorado, eso. Perfecto.
What? Got that feeling again? Damn it.
Joder, tío, qué hitbox. Joder, qué torta me pegó. Ah, no, tío. Esa mierda, ¿cómo me va a dar así, tío? Imposible. No le hago daño con esa señal. Ok. Tengo que ver, a ver. Joder, tío. Oye, Kyra, ¿podrías tirar algún hechicito, eh? Joder. Uf. Y el bichito, lo que nos costó, ¿eh? Tenemos aquí. Lo que nos costó el bicheco. No importa. Payatillo. Vamos. Vamos de aquí. A ver, entrada al bestiario. A ver qué. Ah, la gárgola pertenece a los constructos. Con los golem. Ok. Y tenemos aceite para constructos. Ken, y esta es la bomba de dimetira. A ver. No la tenemos. Sí, ya cayó el bichito, mi amor. Ya cayó el bichito.
Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly. Another golem's about to surprise us.
Another swallow.
Look, it works. Come on.
Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
A ver. ¿Por dónde es la cosa?
Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the Major's sentry. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have?
Ok, aquí viene algo chungo, ¿eh? Aquí se viene lo chungo. ¿Y esto qué es?
Froze them before they could attack.
Sharaz! Esai Isa. Jabba doin nilin yama. Ren!
Ok, concentración total aquí.
What is this?
The White Frost. Mage from the Hunt summoned it. Can you seal those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest's surge. Stand at my side. Darian and I. Ready. Stay close.
Vamos para allá, vamos para allá.
Hey, Nicola.
¡Hey, Nicolás! Dice.
We must close them.
Want me to go?
I'll do it. Just cover me. Angal Stamina.
Eso, ¿no? Y tenemos carne de cerdito. Como para poner un mini market de cerditos. Una marranera. Un poquito, a ver.
Hey, Nicola.
Un poquito. Tengo otra idea. Sí, mejor. Cuando estemos en combate, voy a reemplazar la silla de sardinilla para llevar más peso por algo que me potencie más el ataque. Combates así más chungos. Sí. Mucho mejor, mucho mejor.
Just one more.
Chun, chun.
Hey, Nicola.
Joder.
What now? Piece of filth.
Angal Stamina.
A ver, voy a potenciar. Aquí a ver si potencio más el ataque, a ver.
Darian and I.
Perfecto.
What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
Just don't faint on me.
Vamos bien, vamos bien, vamos bien.
Your firm embrace. Not on your life.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
Come, we might still catch them.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, if you could.
Yeah, never.
¿No? ¿Qué hay aquí?
Great.
¡Epa! Una fucking boira toda. No va. Vete a tu casa, tía. No vengas aquí a joder.
He awaits us.
Ok, a ver, aquí sí voy a hacer un guardadito. A ver. Perfecto. Sí, este tío es medio cerdete. Ok.
You stubborn one.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to...
Vamos para allá. Ah, lo puedo hipnotizar, perfecto. Epa.
Stay calm. Focus.
Eso es Keira. Ah, qué cabrón. El cabrón recupera pues, casi media vida el puñetero, ¿eh? ¡Toma! ¡Yuhu! ¡Vaya allí, bebé!
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
No, Nick's on straight. This looks like the elves' laboratory.
Perfecto. Y ahora reemplazamos esta por la silla de sardinilla. Y toma, asqueroso. Y estamos jugando en dificultad sangre y huesos, que también es bien chunguete. Estamos jugando en hardcore y vamos bastante bien. Bastante bien,
All right, let's watch this message.
This place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Kira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
Sobre las
You know
moiras.
these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Velen.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant them. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Now? After I safely led you through the cave?
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Mm-hmm. Can't imagine where that comes from. How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of trees.
A lo Hansel y Gretel,
Of course.
Rastro de
You read your
dulces.
bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cyrilla.
Las damas del
All right
bosque.
then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Why do we even come?
Ok, leer las damas del bosque. El libro que nos entregaron, a ver. Los dioses nos han abandonado. A los poderosos de esta tierra les da igual lo que nos pase. Solo las damas del bosque cuidan de Belem. En los malos tiempos, cuando las enfermedades o las hambrunas acaban con las cosechas, hay que pedirles ayuda. Si lo consideran adecuado, atenderán las súplicas y repararán los golpes de mala suerte. Así es como se pide ayuda a las damas. Encuentra un niño, joven e inocente, y llévalo al cenagal del jorobado. Busca el santuario de las damas, pues allí comienza el rastro de dulces. Haz que el niño emprenda el camino y que siga el rastro de dulces hasta encontrar a las buenas damas. El niño no volverá a faltarle de nada, pues las damas son amables y generosas. Delante del santuario formula la petición y las buenas damas la escucharán, pues ven y oyen todo lo que sucede en sus dominios. Si haces la ofrenda como es debido, la súplica será atendida. Miren, ojito. Ojito con lo que acabamos de leer.
Mysterious mage herbalist. What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
La vieja sangre.
Must have burned these notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
Ahora. Tenemos que hacer esta también. Encuentra la cabaña del conjurador. ¿De niña te daban miedo las brujas, amorcito?
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nahalani. It dispels illusions.
Sí, yo de niño también les tenía cierto como sustillo a las brujas.
It's bound to come in handy.
Es que de niño, en los tiempos yo creo de nuestra infancia, nos metían demasiada mierda en la cabeza con eso.
Let's see where the passage leads.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then.
Gavella Glan.
Ok, sigamos a Kira. Ah, aquí está el puzzle este.
Inscription here. Can you translate
El viejo del costal. Bueno, aquí le decíamos el viejo del saco.
Give me a minute.
Baba Yaga.
I was never any good
John
at
Wick.
the high variant of the elder speech. All right. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared
A mí, por
not
ejemplo,
march on
me
the
metía
earth.
mucho susto con la famosa La Llorona.
Second, by the first,
Con La Llorona.
played a woeful lament. The third
Sí,
kept close to
sí, de
his
niño me
faithful
metía más susto
beast.
con el
The
cuento ese de La
fourth
Llorona.
marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right.
A ver, repite la inscripción.
Mind repeating them?
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune.
Sí, sí, La Llorona la contaban acá, amor.
Lit up like a
1,
child. Wait. Something just happened.
2,
Behind that wall, a movement.
3,
What was that inscription again?
4. Ajá. Miren, 1, 2, no, es así. 1, 2, 3 y 4.
Looks like some elven sanctuary.
O sea, 1, 2, 3 y 4. El 3 está mirando con el cuarto. Y el 1 y el 2 están juntos.
Magic. A place of power.
No, acá también, amorcito, aquí también. Está la leyenda de la Llorona, el viejo el saco, el costal. Ok, a ver. Habíamos dicho que estos tíos son constructos, ¿no? Claro, los golem, sabueso de la cacería salvaje, y golem y gárgolas, como son medios de piedra, son constructos. Pertenecen... Para eso necesitamos, bueno, esta bomba todavía no la podemos crear. Aceite para constructos sí lo tenemos. Sí lo tenemos. Dracónidos. Es uno azul. Constructos, ahí está. Ven aquí, ven aquí. Toma. Lo cegamos y toma. Joder. Pixel de From. Toma. En serio, tío. Toma. A tu casa. Aquí tenemos cochitas. Pillaquín. Pillaquín. Esto por aquí. Perfecto. Perfecto, 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 perfecto. ¡Ay! Estamos dejando cositas, ¿eh? Extracto de leche antiguo. ¡Epa! Ojito, que los leches también son bien chungos. Esperen. A ver qué hay aquí.
Medallion's humming. Placing power. It's gotta be.
Whose grave is it? What do you think?
Ok, aquí
No
está esta
inscription,
tía.
sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just desserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
Nota del sabio. Bueno, tenemos varias cosillas para vender, amigos. Ok, encontramos la salida de aquí.
We going?
Y aquí salimos de
Someone
aquí.
placed an illusion
Chin,
here.
chin.
Now how is
Ok.
how to use it?
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favour to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
¡Hey, Snape! Ah, te fuiste a la torre. En el barquito. Buena, compadre. Es la primera vez que lo juegas, ¿cierto? La lámpara mágica. Y 90 puntetes hemos recibido. Invitación a Keira Metz. Vamos con Keira Metz. A ver. Tenemos aquí. Ah, no. ¡Ey! Ya tenemos otra, ¿eh? A ver. Perfecto. pasa si quito este de aquí? A ver. ¿Me baja? Tampoco tanto, tampoco tanto. A ver, ¿cuál es esta habilidad? Y esta solamente la tendré cuando estemos en combates chungos. Perfecto. Ah, la torre de los fantasmas, sí. Sí, exacto. Sí, me acuerdo de esa. Algo me acuerdo. Lugar de poder. Aquí, lugar sin descubrir. Bueno, vamos con la invitación de Keira. De Keira. Ahí como me subo aquí. Vamos para allá, vamos para allá. Vamos con esta tía. Espera un poquito, a ver. Bueno, podemos hacer viajes rápidos. Esperen, vamos a la torre que está allá. A esa que está allí. Podemos hacer viajes rápidos a ciertos puertos. Por ejemplo, miren. Estamos en bote y podemos viajar rápido a esta ancla que está aquí. Que vienen siendo viajes rápidos para cuando andamos en barquitos. Obviamente tenemos que ir descubriendo cada mini puerto o puerto que hay en el juego. Villa bebé, vamos a andar aquí en mi barquito. Sí, lo del viaje rápido, ya lo sé, ya lo sé. Qué guapo esto, amigos. De verdad me hubiera gustado vivir la aventura así de ser un brujo. O Geralt. Ir matando monstruitos ahí. Y navegar, viajar por el mundo. Con mi bebé, con mi guaguita. Mi guaguita sería una maga hechicera muy poderosa, sí. ¡Epa! Y ambos andaríamos por el mundo ahí cazando monstruos ahí. ¡Toma! ¡Joder, joder! Oye, qué ganqueito me acabo de llevar, ¿eh? Joder. Qué ganqueito me acabo de comer, ¿eh? Bien, encontramos aquí una nota con un cofre, con un tesoro que está escondido por aquí. Vamos a buscarlo. Aquí en el agua podemos andar con lo único que nos podemos defender de sirenas y bichos es con la ballesta. Para que lo sepan, ¿eh? Aquí están los Coges. Perfecto, y aquí. Perfecto. Completamos aquí el tesoro hundido este. Glu, glu, glu. ¿Qué te parece, amor, esa combinación? Yo brujo y tú una maga así, hechicera poderosa, sí. Navegando por los mares del mundo, recorriendo el mundo ahí. Ahí cazando monstruos feos ahí. Ah, lo de la lámpara de Keira. Y... ¿Verdad que sí, bebé? O sea, tienes que ahora hacer la misión de Keira. De hecho, la voy a hacer yo. A ver. Secundaria... La invitación de Keira. Vamos a hacer la invitación de Keira. ¡Epa! No, ¡epa! Geralt, ¿pero por qué te saliste del bote, hijo mío? ¿Por qué me haces estas cosas? Antes de eso, espera. Claro, no puedo hacer esto. Bomba de Dimiteria. Interesante, ¿eh? Y no puedo crear este aceitito. Sí, la secundaria. La invitación de Keira Metz. De hecho, la voy a hacer yo ahora. Vamos para allá con Keira. Ahí. Yo no voy a chocar con el bote. Chun, chun, chun. Hay otra boira. La voy a evitar mejor. Ah, esperen. Tendría que saber. Bastante inferiores estas espadas. Ñe, ñe y ñe. Miren, como consejo, si no pueden sacarle mucho dinero a espadas que quieran vender o a ropajes, con el herrero o el armero de turno, las mismas opciones de la tienda del herrero, desmonten eso. ¿Qué significa desmontar? objetos, armaduras, bla bla, es obtener ciertos materiales que les pueden ayudar para crear cositas. Ah, esperen, aquí hay una misión secundaria bien cómica. O sea, bien rara.
The sun flying
O
from the moon.
curiosa, mejor dicho.
We're making offerings to the All God, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
The All God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood, and suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that. So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us, you can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me elms. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
I could intercede on your behalf.
Ok, vamos a hablar con el Supremo este. Ok, a ver, ¿dónde está el altar del Supremo este? Ahí está. Ah, ahí está.
Oh, All God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have...
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? How would that work? No answer from the All God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
Ok, vamos a buscar al Supremo este.
Wine. More like vinegar. Someone drank it anyway. Could follow the scent. A crack. Too small to pass through, but big enough for sound to come out. Someone placed an illusion here.
Miren, esta misión se hace con el objeto este. Y aquí está el Supremo.
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the All God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice.
Bueno, en otras palabras, este tío es un puto estafador.
Need all of it.
Es lo que
I
hace.
watch over them still if they fulfill their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack, lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke, and suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Parasite, more like.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and Melitele then, Demanding prayers and offerings, giving naught in return? I talk at least.
A ver, gente. Deciden ustedes qué hacemos con el tío este. Yo voy al bañillo. A ver. A ver, amor, ¿qué crees que debemos hacer? ¿Eh? Ok. ¿Qué decidimos? Que lo reventemos por estafar a los aldeanos. Sí, estoy de acuerdo contigo, mi amor. Totalmente de acuerdo contigo. ¡Epa! ¡Escupe fuego el tío! Toma. Le quemamos el culo. Toma, asqueroso. Sí. Miren lo que la codicia hizo con el bicho este, ¿eh? Lo tenía pero hinchadísimo. Siempre la codicia representa a la gente así como de muy sobrepeso, ¿eh? Hinchados así. A ver. Recogemos cosillas y a tomar por saco este bicho asqueroso, ¿eh? Bien. Tenía a los pobres aldeanos viviendo en la mierda para el lindo vivir bien. Incluso a sus propios hijos los aldeanos tenían que darle de su propia comida. Hijo de su gran... Toma, tienes tu merecido. Tienes tu merecido, bicho asqueroso. Andarle quitándole la comida a los niños, cabrón. Oye, vamos a hablar con los campesinos.
Anything new?
Got good news. Your god's dead. It was actually a run-of-the-mill monster, sentient but mean. Took advantage of you. You went hungry, while it grew new chins.
What have you done? The old god warned us. Said if he ever departed, death would await us all. Come on, Tribor. We must tell the others. Only group prayer can save us now.
Y ahora el tonto este se pone a hablar huevadas, ¿ah? ¿Eh? Pero sí, lo que hace la ignorancia con la gente, ¿eh? Lo que hace la fucking ignorancia con las personas. Ok, vamos por amiga Keira. Te hemos librado, hijo mío, de ese monstruo anguliento. Te pones a hablar mierdas divinas.
Run, Roach.
Que te den por culo. Tontín.
Move it.
Ok. Hablar con Keirita. Epa, ¿con quién está hablando esa tía?
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
Así es, amorcito. Ignorancia y el miedo a lo divino.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
¡Epa! Keira también nos sirve como una mercadera. A ver, veamos.
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
A ver, ¿qué vende Keira? ¿Qué es esto? Poción de espije. Opa, pero miren lo que cuesta. Tenemos aquí diagrama, piedra rúnica, diagrama de piedra rúnica, ñe. Aquí cebo de chor, viento del norte. A ver. Leyendo todo esto. Perfecto. El viento del norte me interesa. Y esto. Vamos a poner unos libritos. ingeniería en alquimia. Perfecto. Extractos. Extracto de Doppler. Perfecto. Ok, y pociones. Ok, creo que con esto vamos bien.
So,
Hablemos un poco
I
con
just saw
Keira.
this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end, burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Changing the subject. Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss, or some such.
Who do you want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The Cursed Isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serad, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Interesante esto.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not. The local peasantry is. The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Uh-huh. See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think. Your image. That's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
So the peasants who went to the island for food.
Esta misión con Keira también es bastante fundamental si quieren el logro trofeo de tener a todos los aliados en Kaer Morhen cuando llegue cierto momento. Entonces obviamente tenemos que hacer que Keira se vuelva una aliada, porque también podemos cagarla y tener que pelear contra ella.
Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Fyke Isle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use. Provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
So where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Phi Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Okay. Asuntos familiares. Secundaria, carreras, defensores de la fe. A ver, tenemos que ir a la isla esta. Ok. Vamos para allá. A ver.
Come on.
Let's go.
Va, a ver.
Go, go.
Vamos a la famosa isla esta.
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox, can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine.
Your what?
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
Epa, epa, epa. Vamos a buscar un lugar para marcar mejor, a ver. Ahí están los bichos estos.
What? I can't hear.
Usar la lámpara para encontrar fantasmas.
Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
A ver, voy cuidadito aquí. Voy a pasar desapercibido. Ya está. Perfecto. Espera, vamos a meditar un poquito. Joder, otro de estos bichos de aquí. Madre mía, los combitos que pegan, ¿eh? Ok. Ahí sí. Los combitos que pegan estos, ¿eh? A ver, ¿por qué no? Ah, joder. torre. Esta es la torre. A ver. Tenemos que ver a los fantasmas de aquí, a ver. Me parece que por aquí... hay fantasmas aquí, ¿no?
Not good.
¡Mierda! No puedo maniobrar bien con la lámpara. Ok, no hay que pelear teniendo la lámpara equipada, ¿eh? Que no puedo ni esquivar con esa mierda de lámpara en la mano. Ok, a ver, hay que buscar fantasmitas. A ver, espérame. Que aquí me pierdo yo. Creo que aquí.
Wonder what led them here. Hunger or greed.
Aceite de ogroide. Epa. Venga, perfecto. Oye, esto de encontrar fantasmas está bien canijo.
Let's try Kira's lamp.
Parece que aquí sí. A ver.
Millie, what's with ye? I don't know. So, burning. Ah! What? No. No, stay back. Don't leave me.
Winds howling.
Sí, tengo la lámpara. Te la da Keira. Cuando vas a hablar con ella. La misión, la cita, reunión con Keira, algo así. Se divide en 3 partes la misión de Keira. Una es cuando vamos a esa cueva, buscando rastros de Ciri con Keira. La segunda parte de la misión es cuando vamos a visitarla y nos da la lámpara. Y esta es la tercera parte, en esta torre. Pero el problema es que no encuentro a todos los fantasmitas. Sale aquí. De verdad no entiendo dónde están los fucking fantasmas estos. ¿Por qué me sale que me alejo, tío? A ver, espera. Aquí hay algo raro.
to us. They'll not let Graham in.
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, like he'd be gobbling meat. With no notion we's coming to tear him to shreds.
Way's clear, lads. At him!
En todo caso esto es opcional, ¿eh? Lo de los fantasmas... Esto. Epa. Bueno, lo de los fantasmas, esto queden por culo. Total es opcional. Solo sirve para conseguir más pistas. Lo tenemos que hacer aquí. Pero antes me acordaba dónde estaban todos los fantasmitas estos. Ahora no me acuerdo. Bueno, sigamos. Si no, se nos va a hacer esto eterno, tíos. Pero supuestamente aquí aparece una imagen de una tía que nos está como mirando. Parece que es aquí o es arriba, creo.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Where's that?
Blood. Many must have died here.
Uy, alguien está golpeando aquí. Uy, qué miedo me da esto. Guarda, las ratitas nos están... Miren, aquí me da fantasmas.
Let him out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for him. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. For the mange, maybe? Oh, and that's...
Sí, es una misión bien curiosa esta. Llamemos a Amicia y Hugo aquí que vengan por las ratas estas. Ok, a ver. Ok, está cerrado. ¡Ey! Aquí hay fantasmas. Esperen, miren.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him.
Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer.
He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for it, and the daughter. To the top!
De verdad, esta misión es bien macabra, ¿eh? Bien ahí... cultista o como quieren llamarle. ¿Dónde es que se aparece el fantasma ese que te...? ¡Aquí! ¡Aquí, aquí, aquí, aquí! Aquí supuestamente se aparece un fantasma así como detrás de nosotros, allí. Ah, pero... O parece que es de noche. Ah, no puedo hacer esto ahora, ¿en serio? Es ahí. Entre esos dos pilares supuestamente se aparecía un fantasma ahí. O la silueta de algo. A mí nunca me ha salido, pero creo que a otros jugadores sí.
My lord, peasants, they're through the door in the tower.
No sé si será muy random eso, o no sé qué mierda. Pero entre medio de estos dos pilares, supuestamente te apareció, o sea, la silueta de alguien ahí. Me dice que tengo que ir para abajo, en serio, a ver por qué para abajo. Creo que me falta... No. No, 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 no te caes. Ah, joder, tío. Ah. Ok, a ver. Inferior, tenemos que volver a la parte inferior, ok. ¿Qué me sale esto, tío? Si ya investigué ya. O tenemos que volver abajo, a ver. Sí, tenemos que volver abajo, a ver. Ahora me sale superior, me cago en la leche, tío. O esto está... Esto a veces está medio mal diseñado el minimapa este, ¿eh? A veces está bastante mal diseñado. A ver. Estoy en la zona que me dice el fucking mapa, pero no me... No parece nada. Ok, toma por saco, vamos para arriba nomás. Ah, una puta silla me... Toma, toma, quemo todo nomás. A tomar por saco. Ok, que seguir a la tía.
Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory. Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Voy a tomar por saco por las indicaciones del minimapa. Hay que subir nomás.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Epa, nivel 2. O sea, nivel 9. Epa.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Oye, qué macabro esto. Qué macabro. A ver. ¡Ay! sí me acordé cómo es
Why
el
did he
desenlace de
leave?
esta visión.
You claim to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
I'm a witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No! They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
Ojito.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke.
Buenas noches, Adriancito. Muy buenas, compadrito. Muy buenas.
Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a race?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him.
¿Cómo estás, Adrancito? ¿Qué tal tu día, compañero?
I walked to the island shore to gaze upon the village.
Oye, que son muy buenas las misiones secundarias, las historias que hay detrás en este juego. Muy buenas.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
De 10, querido. Qué gusto tenerte, compañerito. Bien, 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 bien. Aquí con Gerardo el Magias, ahí de investigador de fantasmas.
He lives in the village on the lakeshore, yet... What if he's forgotten me?
If he loved you, he'll remember, and want to help.
He said he would always love me. Go to him. Make haste, please.
Ok, a ver. Rico de poción. Esperen, ahí un cofrecito. Aquí tenemos. Tío, ya se bugueó esta mierda, tío. Joder. Joder con ustedes, CD Projekt, ¿eh? Joder. Miren, de nuevo se quedó pegado Geralt, tío. Como si hubiera una silla mágica ahí, tío. Miren. Oye, en serio, estos tíos tienen que arreglar estas mierdas, tío. En serio, tienen que arreglarlas, señores de Projekt. Puede ser que su mejor juego que han hecho hasta la fecha tengan estas mierdas. Esperen, aquí hay más cositas. El mejor juego que han hecho jamás estos tíos y la recagan. En serio, nunca me aparece la silueta. La silueta es aquí, ¿eh? Que a algunos jugadores le ha aparecido. Ok, a ver. Hay un letrerito aquí. Vamos para acá. Sí, Adriancito es bien cariñoso, Adriancito. Ok. A ver. Estos tíos aquí. ¿Dónde está Buguinilla? Ahí está mi yegua. La yegua más buguera de los videojuegos. A ver. Aquí, bueno, aquí está lo del tío este, el codicioso de mierda, que lo reventamos. Por cabrón. Ojito que este tío prácticamente maldijo a su propia novia, el cabrón este. Así que vamos a ver que coma mierda el tío. Por gilipollas.
Just leave me be. Why you been following me?
Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks to no soul. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon. It won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse. Ouch. Ouch. This be the witch, man. Freak of nature. More interesting things from my nose.
¿Y tú, Airancito, ya has jugado el The Witcher 3? Oye, Sardinilla, yo creo que en este parche la han dejado bien caca Sardinilla, ¿eh?
I wanna talk.
Pero bueno, igual lo van a arreglar, sí, vamos, no pueden dejarlo así.
Who are you?
Esperen un poquito, amigos. Voy a tener que apuntar la ventana.
I'm a Witcher.
What of it? Why should I care?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you?
Uy, Annabelle.
Annabelle?
Annabelle.
What can you know about her?
De aquí viene Annabelle, amigos.
Talk to her.
De aquí se viene Annabelle. Oh,
Drank
madre mía.
poison, and
Aquí nació
I
Annabelle,
couldn't save her.
la muñeca diabólica.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me as soon as I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
Oye, ¿cómo vas con el Neo 2, Adriancito? ¿Cómo vas?
You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean she was alive the whole time? But can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I'd have noticed she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But what can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are her bones.
Yes.
Leave me here. And leave me be.
Sí, este es un juegazo. Es un juegazo. Pero es un juego para tomarlo con calma. Con mucha calma. Explorarlo, leer todos los diálogos. No es un juego para ir apurado. No, para nada. No me acuerdo. A mí una vez me pasó que aquí aparecía la tía en su versión fantasma maldecida y se cargaba a este tío. Se lo cargaba. Bueno, vamos con Keira. ¡Epa! Se loca. ¡Ahí está! A ver, a ver, a ver, a ver.
Dead. Annabelle was no ordinary ghost. She's a pesta, and now she's free.
Se lo cargó.
A girl and plated flowers. Looks like a small shrine.
Mortal Shell. No, no lo he jugado todavía.
Make way.
Vamos con Keirita. Joder, que hay de estos tíos aquí. A ver, como la química. Aquí está la amiga. Iremos con ella.
Just when I was starting to miss you.
Espera, a ver.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded as fellow magic practitioners.
Well, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
Ok, a ver, espera.
Very much.
A ver si me vende algo útil la tía para crear algo. Ahí. Excremento de un demonio. Oh.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice? You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying.
Tengo el Mortal Shell por si acaso, Adri, pero todavía no lo he jugado.
You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favour you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Did you see what happened?
Algún día lo jugaré, compañero.
The package is rather
Como
important
también
to
Nioh
me.
2.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Ok, amigos. Oye, se pega sus tironcitos, ¿eh? Bueno, lo dejaremos hasta aquí por hoy, mis amiguitos, ¿eh? Ya es tardecito y hay que descansar, ¿eh? A descansar, a descansar, a descansar. Bueno, a ver. ¿Qué tenemos aquí? Uy, estamos ya a punto de subir a nivel 10. Sí. Ah, podemos poner un mutágeno aquí. Vamos a poner esta ahí. Y nos queda poquito para subir a nivel 10. ¿Dónde está? Tenemos dos puntetes aquí, a ver. Este gol está bueno, está... Bueno, lo vamos a dejar aquí por hoy, amigos. Vamos a hacer guardadito manual, muy importante. Y bueno, mis queridos, muchas gracias por su compañía. Nos vemos mañanita. Descansen bien, amigos, duerman bien, que tengan muy buena jornada. Adriancito, Snake y mi amorcito hermoso de mi corazón, muchas gracias por su compañía y hasta mañana. Nos vemos.